Good evening and welcome to Live in a Greenhouse on YouTube. If you're new here, this channel is about my journey to design, build, and then live in the first greenhouse enclosed tiny home in the United States. It's been a busy week here, both inside and outside the greenhouse, and I haven't had a chance to shoot much video. Today, Saturday, I would normally be editing video all day so that I can upload it early evening and have a nice quiet evening to myself, but today I was just too busy. So this will be just a quick hit video to show you what I've been working on, both inside and outside the greenhouse. So if you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe so more viewers can see it. And come along today as I finally start some of the projects that I've been putting off for quite a while. Last week, an adolescent deer ran through the greenhouse, so I guess it's time to find some form of screen for the doors. In the meantime, these bungee cords might discourage an adult, but probably not one of these fawns if they get too curious. Mama's not too worried about me. The double doors on the west end are non-standard dimensions, so I wasn't able to find a ready-made screen to fit. While I was still looking for a solution, another deer wandered through, but didn't eat anything. I finally came up with what I think is a genius idea, but it'll take a few days to arrive. In the meantime, the gorilla cart is doing barricade duty. I'd originally planned to put these shades side by side above the sitting area, but when I sit in the rocking chair in the evening, the setting sun is blinding above the house, so last night I put the second shade where it can block that. It was a lot faster and easier to be able to attach two corners while standing on the roof instead of a ladder. Forecast is for sun the next 7 days, so first task of the morning is to get after the weeds with horticultural vinegar. I'm mainly targeting dock, blackberries, and a few kind of thistles, so I'm using undiluted 45% vinegar. This calls for skin, eye, and breathing protection. The cardboard helps protect flowers from overspray. Next up is a project I've been putting off for months while I waffle whether to have Matt do it or I'll do it. As it turns out, Matt's too busy, so today I'm preparing to fix the seam on the pool and pond liner. Starting with the east pond because it's not as heavy, so it's easier for me to handle by myself. Then I need to get a board under the seam so that the rubber can be laid out flat. There's only one layer of underlayment, but I have plenty left over, so I'll probably put in another layer while I have the rubber up. Unrolling the underlayment on the ramp provided a cutting guide. I'm almost always listening to music or an audiobook while I'm working. By noon, the sun is on the sitting area, and even though the solar soft roof panels diffuse the light, it's still pretty bright. So I think I'll order a couple more shades to cover between the wall and the existing shades. This is my first time sprouting lettuce from scraps. They're putting on leaves really well, but no roots, so I don't think I'll be able to transplant them into dirt anytime soon. After a break to cool off and let the sun pass over the house, I finished smoothing the seam on the board and washed it ready for the primer and patch. And the answer is a cargo net as deer fence for the west end double doors. Easy to put up and take down and still allows good airflow. I was not expecting this little guy, who gave me quite a surprise. Spread a bunch of flower seeds mixed with sand for visibility around the sitting area. Update on the lemon tree saga. The 4 tiny lemons are still growing and looking good, and now there are lots more flowers coming on. And there you have it. After the sun moves past the living room, even these shade-loving plants get their turn to be open to the greenhouse. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And come back next time as I apply the patch to the east end pond.